Alright, hello everybody, welcome on in. And we are gonna be playing some more Betrayal at Krondor. We are still in chapter 3, and we will probably be in chapter 3 most of this stream. We're gonna go out on an adventure here and re-explore the southern part of the map, visit the Dimwood Forest, and yeah, we have a couple of things we need to do, and then we'll complete the quest and head to chapter 4. But we still have a lot to do, and I think there's at least one more quest we can do. There's probably more, and there's a whole bunch. There's a couple of side things we can do that probably doesn't let us much of anything. But since we have the items, we might as well take advantage of it. Yeah, welcome to stream there, Jimmy Colorado, and thank you for the tier 1 sub for 67 months. Very much appreciated. And today will be a longer stream, so we'll be streaming until about 8 p.m. Eastern. So it'll be a break in the middle for food. So yeah, and it'll be a double Betrayal at Krondor stream today. So let's get to it, and yeah, let's go ahead and let's play some Betrayal at Krondor. We are right outside the next city. We really didn't get much done in the way of exploration. We spent most of our time in Dimwood Forest exploring and getting chests. And a lot of word puzzles. Alright, so as you can see, we visited the High Castle, and we took this southern path and got these areas explored. So I guess the last section is going to be over here. And yeah, we will explore that and see what we can find. Yeah, we're heading toward Eld Point, and then to Tira Sog. I believe there's a temple in here, between here somewhere. So yeah, and then yeah, we're gonna head back through here, make a loop, and go to the forest in here, and then yeah, explore all these places again. I know we have stuff to do in Krondor and the Max Cross, I think. So that is kind of what we're gonna be working on. Not sure where this road leads. I think it leads back over to the other side over there. We do not need to go that way. Reached Eld Point. Yeah, we got some friends here who wants to have some fun. So let's start off with a battle. Oh, got more trolls. Oh no. Oh boy, this is gonna be a tough fight. I can't escape. We're gonna die. I can't escape from this guy. Alright. Nowhere to go here. Now maybe I can do something. But I have no health, so... I probably want to protect the remaining Gorath's health here. Get some health back for... So it looks like we're gonna win. So I'm gonna take a big hit here. Try to get some health here. Alright. Somehow we survived. Somehow we survived that. And of course, lots of level ups. So we got defense and accuracy melee up. That's good for James. And defense up for Owen, which is good. And defense up for Gorath. These guys usually don't have much of anything on them. Sometimes they'll have an item on them. But these guys, not so much. Okay. There should be an inn here so we can get some food and rest here. Let's save. No one's home. No one's there either. Nobody wants to talk. Let's go. Actually, before we do some barding, let's rest here. Must be some enemies nearby. You will need to get some food. Let's go ahead, Bard. How you make some extra cash? Oh, 121 sovereigns? Give me all that money. Oh, you don't have any real rations here. Hey, and the party's barding is increased. So you got 50%. Nice. Oh, lockpicking. Okay. Alright, let's save. There's some sort of enemies in here. I don't see them. Oh, there they are up there. More trolls. I got rations here. So I'll do the training and account of the Shamata garrison. Oh, you have that book as well. Oh, you buy some rations here though. I'll probably get one more. Have a little bit of extra. We need I need some more more whetstones here. Let's sell that. Need two of these. Alright. Very hard to haggle these. Oh, there we go. 2 sovereigns. Alright, let's give this to you. Oops. Okay, I think that's all we need at the moment. We are good with. Okay. Yeah, Gorath's abilities have increased, so he probably increased both his weapon smash. Oh, we got the haggling. Weapon craft is up. Jane, knock on the door. Presently, a stout woman assured answered, and after a short exchange of pleasantries, ushered them inside. My husband is in the other room working on a new pair of shoes. I'll tell him you are here. She disappeared behind a cross curtain that appeared separating the living room area of the house from the work area. The curtain parted again, and the smiling man entered the room. Why, yes, gentlemen. Have you come for a pair of shoes? Perhaps like a pair for your lady friend, huh? I'm working on a new shoe design for ladies of high fashion. He held up a pair of shoes that are 32-inch heel. Jane found, wouldn't it feel like you were walking down here all day long? The old man looks at Jane and does back at the shoe. Ah, maybe you're right. In any case, I have some fine footwear there if you're interested. The elves call them weed rockers. Just put them on under your boots and it somehow muffles the sound. Very good. Now let me see if I can find them. So now everybody has a pair. Yeah, so now everybody's stealth is going to even be higher. You got 91% stealth, and 72 and 74. Hey, fans of Africa, welcome on in. Save that there. The creatures howl. Startled by the sudden assault, they thrust about angrily as James' stomach tied itself in knots. As many times he found himself in a fight, he could never shake the strange feeling he was about to die. There's only 3 of these guys. So I can reach you, but I cannot reach you. Actually, that's Gorath is pretty OP right now. Everybody's missing. Defend here. Fell down. Alright, you got Jane to kill there. Alright, have anything? Don't need any more of that. let's go back and rest at the end here. I think there's an inn in here. Yeah. 8 sovereigns, sure. Yeah, another night. Very cool. I'm gonna go back in here because there's some more buildings in here probably. I've not been back in here. Ah, the stout man who came to the door wiping his hand on the stained cloth. Welcome to Outpoint. Have you come to buy a pot? Very fine quality, the man said with a broad smile. Yes, I'm sure they are, but we're travelers and are no use for such items. What can you tell us of the town? Asked James. The man put down his rag, rubbed his forehead with the back of his arm with, well, there's a general store called Goods and an inn called the Royal Bed and a few houses here and there. Nothing out of the ordinary. Why? Shaking his head slightly, James said, no reason, just curious. Thank you for your time, sir. Good day. There's a well. Got some water. Alright. Alright. Keep going straight. There's a little house sitting out. This house is in badly need of repair, but it appears as though someone might be living in it, so James knocked loudly and stood back to wait. A female voice called out from them inside. Who is it? Oh, official kingdom business. We need to speak with you, James said firmly. The door opened slowly. A woman who seemed surprised and dismayed to see them standing before her. Please, Constance, we didn't mean no harm. The house was abandoned when we found it. Her torn dress fluttered in a small breeze, just as her voice fluttered in nervousness. Owen noticed, sensed perhaps, that she was with child. That's not why we have come. What can you tell us about the area? Anything out of the ordinary? No, sir, there hasn't been much. Wait a minute. A detachment from Highcastle camped out just south of here. I think they left behind a couple boxes. Didn't look at them, though. James told the woman to stay inside the house as long as she and her husband needed to stay there. I don't think the owner has any plan to come back here. Goodbye. They really got the treasures there. Got those yesterday. Oh, I think we might be aware attention to that little creature. Whatever startle that might be close at hand. If we continue this direction, we are currently headed. I suggest we do so with great caution. Alright, party scouting increase. Alright, calls for a save. Stealth, I don't see anybody, so it must be an ambush. So our stealth is pretty high now. So we don't get. It's up at 92%, 74, and 75. Alright. I guess we're going to save here. Grab some lockpicks. Ah, this is only 6, so I can grab that. Not even worth picking up. Oh, we got some stuff over there. And some stuff in that corner back there, too. So we're gonna get ambushed here, probably. Alright. Owen got one there. Okay. Jane's accuracy melee increase. That's always good. Yeah, it's almost up to 60%. That's... Hey, we got tuning fork. No, we don't need any more rations at the moment. The 6%? No. Alright. Those guys are dead. Oh, I got 2 more chests here. Alright. Bow. And weapon. Let's see, garbage. Okay. That's that building. We already looked at this already, right? There's building and then a whole bunch of stuff up that way. We're going in the right direction. I think we're going in the right direction. Yeah. So we've been to this building already. Alright, let's rest until morning. Ah, friendly woman answered the door. She introduced the Larissa Halfgate, daughter of the Fendel Halfgate. After the short conversation, she further revealed she was alone and was having more than her share of trouble with the rusty barn door. I would ever so grateful you could help me open it, she said with an honest smile. James said that they would try to look into the matter. She refreshed their water pouches and they left. Alright, is there another building nearby? Yep, north. Could be a trap. Blessed sword, goblin sticker, could be worth like $50 maybe. Nothing I want to drop for that. Alright, let's Jerry puts on the door and the barn door. This door is jammed, he said to Owen. Come here and see if you can help me open it. Together, the two men pushed, first with steady pressure and then with a sharp pounding thrust. Finally, after several minutes of effort, the door began to give. Then with a grating metallic shriek, the metal hinges gave way and the door swung open into the barn. Alright. Louisa greeted them with a warm smile. Come in. Have you solved my problem yet? James nodded. It could hardly be compared to slaying dragons, but it was no easy task, we assure you. The hinges apparently become quite rusty and seized up. Thank you so much. I wish I had some way to pay you, she said with a slight scowl. Then she brightened. You know, there are a few items my sisters left behind when they moved here a year ago. They never came back to retrieve them. They're just taking up space here. Perhaps there will be some use good do you some good. Let me see if I can find them. That won't be, James began, but the woman had already retreated to a far corner of the house. When she returned, she handed a tuning fork, a shell, and a herbal pack. They exchanged thanks, and then she bid them farewell. So we can go back and turn in the tuning fork. A 100% shell, which is only worth like 3 or 4 sovereigns. I don't care about that. Take this instead. Let's go back and turn in the tuning fork. I'm not sure if we get anything good out of it. You don't remember where the house was exactly? I think it was somewhere close to High Castle. I think like the first building we see it after High Castle. I'll backtrack a little bit here. We head east here, I think. Yeah, east. Shouldn't be any enemies, so we did not. Total was futile. That's why James restocked the rocks in a pile. Partially relieved, there wasn't been some trap of some sort waiting for them under the stones. Ambush. I think I'm going the wrong direction here. Oh, where do you think you're going, buddy? Alright, you guys are all dead. I think I'm going the wrong way, but that's fine. That's an enemy to kill later. This is why I didn't go this way at the beginning of the game, because there are lots of dudes, large stacks of them. I'm gonna do this in chapter 1. Looks like all one body though. This is the way we want to go here. East. I don't think it's this one. It's all the way past the Elwood. Shortcut through the woods. Alright, now the question becomes, where is this place? There's a high castle now. Well, there's a house back there. Maybe it's that one? Maybe that one. So, alright, not that house. Keep going east a little bit more. Alright. We're going the wrong way, potentially here. The wolf ram. There's probably some giants here. Alright, scouting has increased. This is probably it here. Alright, stealth and scouting. James, knock was beat by a giggle. The door was pulled open cautiously from the inside by two women. They seemed very nervous and giggled frequently as they introduced themselves. I am Gina Halfgate, and this is my sister Andrea. The eldest began, stifling another laugh. She continued, I hope you haven't come to hear us play. Play? Inquired Jane. My sister and I used to play a violin for all the lonely soldiers passing through. Rather of late, we haven't had many guests and our instruments have gotten out of tune. Say, do you have a tuning fork? If you have a tuning fork, we'll be ever so grateful. Seeing James' doubtful expression, he said, we don't have much money we can offer, but soldiers left behind some leather leggings that we have no use for. We trade a tuning fork for some leather leggings? James agreed to the trade. He pulled over a silver-colored tuning fork from his pack and offered it to the sisters, who tittered excitedly. Together they retreated to a different part of the small house and returned a few minutes later with another pair of leggings. The trade completed, James thanked them for all their hospitality and left. Leather leggings. No matter how he laced them, the cured leather leggings wouldn't fit him. Perhaps we could find someone to sell these to, Owen said. He took them off. I'd certainly be able to wear them. Alright, more stealth again because we're going through an area where good way to build up stealth. So we'll keep going through here again. Keep getting stealth. Well, eventually we'll trigger the fight here. There's wagon tracks. Definitely build up your stats here. There's an option to spawn the ambush. There we go. Kind of a bad idea here, though. I won't be able to freeze any of these guys. Oh, this is not good. This is not good. You want to walk around here or... Owen's in deep doo-doo here. He's trapped. One more hit and Owen's dead. Not gonna be able to get away from him. Oh, we survived that. That was, didn't go nearly as well as I would have liked. We get some more experience here. Alright, definitely want to get my armor pounded, but I have no space right now. Alright, let's head on back west. So head back to Alfred or whatever that town was called. Rest up and there's more enemies up ahead. Need a rest before we do that. More trolls or regular other dudes? God damn, so many of these guys. I think it's time to use a tuning fork here. Whoops. Go out there the tuning forks. Yeah, I wasn't gonna deal with 5 of those guys. Not in an ambush. Yeah, I think 4 is pretty much my max I can take on. Oh, I got more strength and more stealth. More scouting and stealth. More strength, that's all good stuff. Am I going the right direction? I think I'm going the wrong direction. Yeah. This intersection is very confusing. South? No, not gonna head south. Gonna head north. We're gonna head this way. Alright, now we're heading in the right direction here. Alright. So that's for a couple of nights here. Not good enough. We're gonna go and get some more food. have room for it. Probably should use those two up so I get inventory spot back. Everybody's full. Probably don't need that anymore. I need to get some inventory space. I need to find a gem dealer soon. Probably should store some of these stuff on a chest or something for later. We can't get rid of this. We really don't need money, so we can put this in there. I won't put the eggs in there. I got lots of healing powders. No, haggle. I could probably do one more. Got some food. We got one extra. That's all good. Alright. Keep heading west. Alright, save here. So this should be all new from here on out. Nothing in the near vicinity here. Look at those rocks already. A little bit further in there, we already got this. More restoratives. Oh, I got something back in there we can look at. Probably what those enemies were guarding. Oh, we got some more chests. Oh boy, we got back to our wood puzzles again. It never was before. It is not. It is not now. Fools wait for it forever. Fortune? Nope. Earth. Future, maybe? Oh, figured that one out. Nothing went in there, unfortunately. It is too much for one. Two is meant for, but no longer exists when two become more. There's too much for one. Two it is meant for, but when it no longer exists, when the two become more. There's too much for one. Two it is meant for. It's meant for two people, or two of something. But when it no longer exists, when the two become more. Chores. Thinking like blanket, but no bees. Twix? No. Alright. No idea about this one. No idea what this is gonna be. It's too much for one. Two, it is meant for, but when it no longer exists, when the two become more. Not sure. I originally thought it was something like a blanket or something, but Uh, I would say closet, but nope. Nothing's jumping out at me here. Yeah, if anybody has any guesses, they can definitely feel free to chime in. Sure, you can try. You can do that too if you want. Clock's up. Ah, secrets. That would that's like secret or tell more than two. It's gone. I was thinking of a physical item. Yeah, just a bunch of arrow bows and arrows. There's only two here. I thought there was three chests too. Black when bought, red when used, gray when thrown away. I was thinking of maybe paper or meat, but neither of those are right. Maybe paper? Oh, no A. And then that's something. it's black when bought, red when used, and gray when thrown away. Wait. Has to be some food item. Coal. That could be it. No. Oh yeah, it's red when it's used because it's gonna get hot and become red. But I didn't know coal was gray when it was finished. I thought it would still be black. I guess we're talking about the ashes, right? Ashes would be black, would be gray. Alright, the upright man. That is good. So this increases your lockpicking skill. Yeah, definitely holiday appropriate for those who have been bad. Alright, so now if we look at you see lockpicking is at 95% now. Alright, now that was worthwhile. Oh yeah, somehow avoided this trap on the way out. Oh, take the easy way out. Alright, I don't think there's anything else in the near vicinity. Alright, gonna go around the bend here. Take a save. Go kill a bunch of dudes there. Grab that bush already. Oh, a temple. Alright. I believe this is the temple what we been looking for. Well, I've been looking for. Oh, yeah, the Temple of Dala. Alright. Yeah, there is a temple down in here that I didn't get. You have to strip yourself of metal to get in. But yeah, I think I almost all the temples. James about to see the high priestess. The attendant priest escorted them rattled like a great knight, a broadsword belted at his hip, and his head covered in a chain link under his hood. They passed other priests in the temple who were similarly attired. The whole of the religious order seemingly geared for a great battle. When at last they entered a small room, the burly priest nodded towards a large paper triptych, which stood near the rear wall. High Priestess Rhea will see you after she is attending to the sick one. I will return after your business is finished. A small whimper came from behind the shadowed screen, but quickly shushed by the high priestess. After a few moments, a light-robed figure moved out from the screen, a bowl of gruel tucked between her small hand. Hi, priestess, James ventured. Seeing James' surprised look, the woman smiled. Let me guess, I am not as you expected. Many of my faithful think I have talons, eyes of fire, and a sword sheathed at my hip. Moving to a small table, she set aside her wooden bowl and spoon, snatching up a towel to wipe off from her hand. People misinterpret Dala's role in the balance of things. While she guards those in battle, she also guards travelers as they sleep and looks after those in need. At the moment, I value far more a bag of grain than I would all the martial skill in the world. So we need to find a bag of grain. Completing this quest will give us some good stuff, if I remember correctly. James blinked. Why is that, High Priestess? Our stores are nearly empty, she replied. What food we haven't given out to the poor has been stolen by thieves who have taken advantage of our generosity. If we cannot get any grain to the mill soon, we have to turn away children who have no other source of food. We may be able to bring you rations. The High Priestess shook her head. You cannot store rations, not for long. We need a bag of grain. In exchange, I think Dala might bestow you a boon, though I cannot presume upon the goddess's favor without consultation. I would speak to you more, but I have others I need to see today. I understand, they replied. Thank you for your time. Alright, Blush. $765. Let's do it, because this is the best armor, or one of the best armors in the game. Let's do that. And now it is blessed. We got 15%. Yeah, 15% is the highest you can get for the best type. I think there's only 2 temples that offer 15%. I do the sword too. That's not as expensive. That's 10%. I'll leave that. And you already got 15%. So cannot, the staffs cannot be blessed. I bet you this is gonna be also expensive. Let's just keep it as is for now. We can always do it later. Do have lots of gems to sell. I do need a couple of emeralds for other quests. And we'll be back here anyway, because we're gonna get the bag of grain. Which I believe the bag of grain is in one of these starting towns that we visited. Yeah, I think it's like Royale, Tiasog, or Yabon. One of these 3 I think has the grain that I'm gonna need. But once we get to Tiasog, we've explored the whole southern part other than the forest. We already visited the northern part of the forest. But we still gotta get the west side. We'll be hitting that up soon-ish. I guess I got that before. I'm going the wrong direction. Head west. There's going to be another fight up ahead, I think. The reason why I didn't do this in the first chapter is because there are some fights along this road that are pretty tough for first level characters. There were wagon tracks on the ground here, but something is not right. They look fairly old, but the marks are too thin. Ordinary wagon wheels are about, say, 6 inches. These couldn't be wider than 3. There could be an ambush ahead. If we proceed in the direction we are currently heading, we should do so with great caution. Alright, more scouting. There we have another fight coming up. At this point, they're probably going to be pretty easy. More stealth. They probably want to trigger the fight just to get the XP. Our stealth is pretty high now. So we can avoid encounters, but we want to fight these guys because I think these enemies here are going to be pretty easy. I don't think we'll be fighting any trolls here. Good way to put up our stats too, right? %. Oh, he's still alive. Oh, he blocked me. He's gonna escape. There we go, got him. Alright, there we go. That's why I wanted to attack these guys, because they were pretty easy. So, no, nothing like free XP, but we really didn't get anything that leveled up. No, nothing good, of course, because they're not that strong. Alright. Alright, let's yeah, pretty much gonna go straight across here. I don't see anything here. I have to head a little bit more south. A couple buildings. No one lived here for some time. The barn smelled of alcohol. Investigating, they discovered a man propped up against the far wall, a bottle of Cushion ale laying next to him. The bottle was open, and half the contents have apparently spilled out into the barn floor where it had been soaked up by a small pile of fresh hay. The combination was quite pungent. The other half of the bottle had apparently spilled into the owner, for he was out cold and snoring loudly. Come on, James said. Let him sleep it off. Sounds like a fire hazard to me. Alright, there's, we got some more friends here. The enemy was waiting for them! They've seen us! James shouted. He shifted his concentration to 2 paces, his legs, making certain of his stance and balance, and his opponents, wondering how it was they had not been surprised. Immediately, all such thoughts were put aside, and the enemy swept into their ranks. Yeah. This is why I didn't do this in the first chapter. He would have been dead. All these dudes. I probably want to do Fireball Blast here. I can steal items now. Okay, deactivate the top crystals. Yeah, I haven't looked at this in a while because I picked up all those new spells. Nothing new here. Let's see what the layout here. Let's go ahead. Let's do maximum amount. Why not? You know, watch. You watch. See, I'm gonna miss. Oh, I was expecting it to hit the other guys too, but I guess they weren't close enough. Alright. I should have increased my spell casting. I've got some scouting and some more stealth. More stealth and defense, then more accurate cast. That's why I thought getting a high level spell would help, but nope. And more stealth. I got some money. Share these rations. Alright, that's where we came from. And there is one ration. I need to repair the armor here. Alright, weapon craft increased. It's good. Alright, yeah, we got all that already. Oh, the road was littered with rocks. Instinctively, he knew they had simply fallen from the sides of the rock defile, which now faced them. But a part of him entertained the notion that perhaps they had fallen onto the roadbed when someone had scrambled up the cliffs and wait their party. We had to know what, and all the possibility the model of more assassin waiting for us, James said. Do we risk it? Yes. Days passed, disliking the exposed feeling created by the defile. They moved quickly during the night and left the days to resting under rocky overhangs and listening for assassin footsteps. Alas, they were sore and roadway as they emerged near the town of Tyler Song. Look at the tree over there! The lower limbs have been hacked off! That didn't mean we're near somebody's property line or someone has ensured they have a better view of the area. If we continue this direction, we should proceed with great caution. The Owens are not in great shape. Doggos! One dead doggo. Quick cast a spell here, but that's just big defense. Oops. Alright. You guys are dead. There's nothing on the doggos. No meat. No meat. Alright. I got lots of food. We're gonna need it because the other one's pretty messed up. Let's save. Nighttime. Alright. I guess the question is, which way do we want to go to? I guess we'll go west first into this town here. Get practice loot here. Alright, I could get rid of these torches. Just rely on my light spell. I wonder if we can, I finally paid to buy these things. Alright, nothing to buy, nothing to sell. They don't have bags of grain here, so this is not the right. No grain here. We have to buy the grain from someplace. Is there anybody else you want to talk to us here? Oh yeah. Okay, we need to wait. You can get food. Don't need food. Can't. There's not an inn where you can actually. Check out the map here real quick. Yeah, I think I want to go west to Yabon and Lamat and Zan, Hoktala and Lario. We'll do this loop. One of these towns should have the grain, and then we'll head back to Dala. And then, yeah, then we'll head into the forest here. That's what I'm going to do here. Oh, it's just down there. Probably got these chests already, so. Oh yeah, there's a chest back there. I'm pretty sure I got that one. Yeah, we got some dudes over there. Yeah, every chapter that you do, the enemies that don't respawn, you get new set encounters. The attack was unexpected. Eyes wide with surprise, the enemies scrambled around helplessly. Not wanting to waste their momentary advantage, he barked several quick orders and the battle was joined. You missed 81%. Alright. I'm getting out of here. Ah, you guys are too tough for me. Okay. More food, poisons. We don't want any poison food. I don't think I need regular food either. We got more than enough. These guys are not gonna have anything great on them unless you need food. Yeah, there was something to the south here. Yeah, to the west. I don't know if I got this already or not. He gets short when he gets old. He goes out when he gets cold. Oh, no, this one doesn't sound familiar. He gets short when he gets old, but he goes out and then he gets cold. Uh, Not sure what we're looking for. I know like old people. gets short when he gets old. He goes out and then it gets cold. Weather? Throat? Of course. I think I did this one already. It gets short when it gets cold, when it gets old. He goes out and then it gets cold. Could be some sort of item. Mammal, maybe? There's no M. I'm gonna say mammal. Not mammal. Hey there, Don Blum. Welcome on in. Good to see you. Yeah, working on some word puzzles right now. Either will work here. Not sure. Yeah. Yeah, total? No U, so it's not gonna be total. No U. Oh, good guess, I guess. He gets short when he gets old. He goes out and then it gets cold. I keep thinking like humans and mammals, but those are all too obvious. feel free to give yourself a guess. That might sounds good. Candle. Yeah, yeah. Oh wow. I got all kinds of stuff here. What we got here? Flame cast, I already have. Stardust. I am completely full, I think. Yes, it made sense too. And most of them make sense. Some of them are a bit of a stretch, but. Well, no, it's very certain to read the first 3 lines. You spell you read the end. Alright, let's see what this note says. Nighthawk should be advised that the magical traps sent earlier in the area have inferior grade and are often unreliable. We have staked out 2 sources of Kingdom Mode to the south of Zun and west of Tiasong to test a new design engineered by the 6th. That is more for chapter 1. Alright, we get 1 space here. Everybody doesn't need I'll pick up the sword so we can sell it. Get rid of this food. I don't see anything else I can actually get rid of. I get rid of one of these, I guess. Get rid of this. And 1. We have this to sell. I can probably grab the flame cast to sell. Because I think Stardust is only like $50, but this is like $400 spell, so we get 200 for it. Of course, we gotta find somebody that will buy it, right? That's the clutch. There's another one back in there. Probably didn't get. Another word puzzle. Silently he stalks me, running as I run, creeping as I creep. Dressed in black, he disappears at night, only to return with the sun. I don't think it's assassin because there's not enough letters. Nighthawk? Not enough for there too. Stalker, maybe? No, not Stalker. we return with the sun? Oh, I think I know what this is. Shadow? Oh. Oh, I got one. Oh, I got here. To this top, which I already have. I think everybody's full. Probably chopped the one note. The sixth have advised the field commander that Gorat of the Adrenian are now moved south. He may be accompanied by Senior of the Krondorian court. Be careful to monitor his activities and take measure where appropriate. This is where we got that trap, which we already disarmed. There's one in the northern corner there, not sure. Oh, passed it up. Gonna go back this way. Got more of that, more torches. Don't need any of that. Okay, and nothing else here. Yeah, nighttime. That's rest. All right, we got the Yaboon. Sorry, nothing. Definitely not a good idea. It's my aunt's house. Much as I would enjoy the opportunity of spending around town with the model, I think we should leave. Alright. So this. I don't know if I want to sell this or not. We got so much healing. I'm probably gonna need one of these. No, I don't want it. could sell this and get 1 with 5 on it. That might be a good thing to do here. Got plenty of money, so. $111? Sure. I need to drop the books off somewhere, and I need to drop off these wyvern eggs. Probably do it up towards the end. Chapter. I'm gonna get some of those at the magic shop. Alright. Okay, haggling went up. I got defense and accuracy melee. Haggling, 70%, 15 strength. Okay. Yeah, no grain there either. Ah, we got some more friends here. The attack was unexpected. I arrived with surprise. The enemy scrambled around helplessly, not wanting to waste their momentary advantage. They fought several quick orders, and the battle was joined. Nice. I can't get anybody. You go up there, block him in. Oh, you're almost dead. Alright. Alright, casting ability has increased. That's what I was looking for. Alright, yeah, nothing else is there. I mean, if we really wanted money, we could take his stuff all the way back, but we really don't need money right now, so. Oh, there's something back along there. Oh, we got that one. I don't think I was the, what is it? good. Alright, we're at Lamont. Big town. Repair, I want to buy. Alright, the best top. I'm assuming we can sell our spells too. Oh, you got some more inventory space. Okay. There's an inn here. Let's talk to you. See if you want to talk to us. The bell scowl bent over his pipe. He prodded a thumb into the meerschaum bowl until a weak blue plum issued forth to fill the room. With a frustrated growl, he jammed the smoking thing into his mouth, muttered aloud in his thick dwarven bowl.
Ach, what is it now?
Set flame to Bikinian tobacco, and you've have an hour of respite from the world. Set flame to sorry weed through, and you'll be lucky to get so much of a not spit of smoke from it. Well, I know they'll probably cut it in half without the Gwali dung. Mind if I take you for a while? Sit where you like, lad. I don't own the stools, but if the ramble you're after, then the bird and the lock is the right gaffer. Have a good story to tell, laddie. Dangerous question, but I'd be willing to bet yours date back rather longer than mine. Right now, I'm a bit preoccupied. We're on the trail of a murderer. Ah! You pollute the blue wheel with that stuff like that. Well, happy folk here. I am not in the mood to have it with the ruin. You need a little more cheery, like some moon in the eye. The barkeep is a nice fellow for Tsari, I suppose. We seem some sort of stoic, not exactly a bundle of laughs. Yeah, he's a bloody riot, that one. Got a joke which bit your sides and you're peeing on your skins and heartbeat. Of course, being Tsari. His jokes don't take a little bit getting used to. They have a funny, wise way of looking at a thing. I agree, they're strange, but I think the only one I ever met is the man called Charles. Never could pronounce his given Tsari name. He worked for the Duke Martin and Friday. We'll go on ask Marty about the joke we told me earlier. In the meanwhile, I think I'm gonna have a quick smoke and quiet for a bit. Fair enough, thanks for chatting with us.
Honors to your houses.
We are always pleased to have guests in your eminent. How may the Blue Wheel Inn be of service to you? I think one of these was you can get some training done. I'm not sure we can do training again. I guess that's only a one-time thing. Oh yeah, I about the new items. Makala. We met today in Krondor named Makala. Do you know anything about him? Oh, he is a great one of the Assembly of Magicians. Beyond that, I know little of the great ones. Do not communicate with the lesser folk. Lesser folk? Those who are not of the Assembly or those who are not lords or ladies of the Tsari Empire. Oh, it would be improper that a person such as I should speak to the one of his rank unless he asks a question of me. That is the way of my former people. Joke. The bar tells me you're quite the entertainer. Any chance I can hear one of your Tsari jokes sometime? The bar tells many people many things. Some things he says are true, other things he says not as true. I merely repeat what I have heard from those in the garrison. That's fine, I'm easy to please. Your will, Lord, though, I should warn you, there is a different, how shall I say, aesthetic to Tsari humor. You may find it puzzling, but as you request it, I shall endeavor to entertain you. During the reign of the 44 times Emperor hercxena, the lord of the minor houses of the Amatu, the Zuda Makau, and the Habatoki were summoned to the holy city for an audience with the warlord. The Amatu, knowing the warlord would be allied with the Ebon Fist Party, decided they would present the warlord with a woman of the reed life. The Zuda Makau were richer, however, and decided they would buy the warlord a fine wooden sword from the Koja hive on the estate of the Canoe. But the Habatoki paid the greatest price of the day and rode into the warlord's estate astride a ferocious Huluth. Immediately, the Huluth had consumed the reed life prostitute and began destroying the warlord's estate. Using the blade given by the Ziman Makiao, he beheaded the beast, but broke his blade in the process. When he had seen what he had become of his fine gifts, he exclaimed, "Tukumov, be brave! The Emperor shall love his new shoes!" That was right. To be honest, I didn't understand anything he said after the word rain. We told it well, I'm sure. Let's go to the inn. Alright, didn't forget, we're going to do the borrowed thing. Oh gosh, 66 sovereigns. Oh yeah, that's center here. The garrison was impressive, sitting high on a hill overlooking the Lamont. The military outpost had been constructed years earlier to head off a possible Model assault in the western border of the kingdom. They followed the road that snaked through the town and up the rocky hill where the garrison sat. After speaking with the sentries at the gate, they were led under the fortress' massive iron fortress. James smiled. "Ah, it's good to see you again, Captain Belford," he said, nodding in the direction of the uninformed man approaching them. "Well, what news do you have?" Belford extended a hand and replied, "We continue to hear reports of trouble brewing in the Northland, and we spotted a number of bloody Model bastards around here. What news have you for me?" They talked for nearly an hour, exchanging stories and information. Finally, all news exhausted, they shook their hands and said goodbye. Now make sure there's no grain here. Like so borrowing and haggling, something like that. Casting it up, a little bit of borrowing. There's something right there. Most likely we got that. Definitely we've gotten that. There was a cave back in here, I think. Maybe it's further down. Yeah, but there is a cave in this section. Although we couldn't complete it because the dwarves had to fix the tunnel. We got some more of our friendly dudes here. Just to get your casting up. Oh, you're running away. Hey, he killed his own dude. Thanks for the help, buddy. Didn't realize you were on my team. Alright. And the battle has been won. No upgrade. Speaking of upgrades, that's we don't need any more sword sharpeners. I can give this to you. Probably easier to do it this way. I think we're gonna be one short. One more spot. Everybody's full. Alright. Check the rest of these bodies and I'll repair his armor. Alright, oh. Alright, armor craft is increased. Alright, found our next town. We are now in, where exactly are we here? Zun. Your Hawks Hollow and up to Lario. We'll find it in the next 3 towns. Then probably have to go down to Quester's Village. Definitely not gonna be an ugly. Rations. We're still good on that. This town doesn't really have much of anything. Alright. Oh, we got an enemy coming up. might get some more. Stealth? Oh, there's a shop up there. I didn't even see that. Alright, let's wait until morning. More storage, no grains here. I'd sell one of these. Oh, more doggos. Oh, need cast magic, but I want to increase his casting ability here. There we go. Where you going, buddy? Easy enemies on this side of the town. This is we'll get back towards the beginning area, so the battles are not going to be difficult here. Nah, poison. More rations. I could probably use some of those. Okay. We got some stuff in here. Don't think I've gotten this. East. I think I probably did. Probably not. I got some money here. So one more deeper in, I think. One deeper in. Probably a chest, I would imagine. Oh, there are wagon tracks on the ground here. But something's not right. They look fairly old, but the marks are too thin. Ordinary wheels are about to say 6 inches. These could be wider than 3. There could be an ambush ahead. If we proceed in the direction we are currently heading, we should do with great caution. I think we're okay. There's a chest. Flame cast, let's grab that. There's an enemy somewhere in here. But doesn't seem to want to spawn. Okay, go that way. Oh no! There's two of these guys. Good time for a flame cast. Go maximum. No! You missed! Four rations. Three. Alright. That was definitely a chapter 1 battle. I gotta figure out how to get out of this mad mess. Trapped in here forever. Oh, there we go. Find our way out. Alright. Made it back to the road again. Alright, this is where we got all the branching paths. Oh, we gotta find the grain. So hopefully it's in Hawks Hollow or Lario. They're both shops in these towns. Nah, it's probably in Quester's View. No, we keep going down this way then until we find the grain. I know we got. I know I saw it before we got the Krondor. It has to be one of these places. All right, let's go to Hawks Hollow. There's one up there. We got a temple here. I probably got all those already. I need to check the map real quick. Make sure we're going the right way. Yeah, we're heading to Hawks Hollow, so that's good. Hey, we got some more friends here. The attack was unexpected. Eyes wide with surprise. The enemy scrambled around helplessly, not wanting to waste a momentary advantage. During fight with several orders, and the battle was joined. This is definitely a new battle here. I got hit. try to rest here a little bit. Alright. And he'd be dead. More abilities increase. That's what I like to see. Got more stealth. And stealth is based on the lowest person's stealth thing, so good to get stealth up. More strength, more melee. Yeah, don't need more rations at the moment. Money. Ooh, model boots. Yes, please. A good ration. They give that to you too. Alright, save. More. Oh, you got spellcaster in this one. The attack was unexpected. You know what? Oh, that's not good. We're in a little bit of a trouble here. There we go. And you guys are dead. James' strength increase. That's why we're fighting all these extra battles. You get a little more XP here. Okay, the next chapter is gonna be pretty hard. Going to be hard. Alright. More tuning forks. I don't think I need 2 tuning forks. I could sell it, but I don't know if we have much room. And it probably doesn't sell for much. Alright, so we should be getting close to Hawk's Hollow here. Now find me my goddamn grain. Find the grain. Oh. Oh. Got spider here. Dead spider is a happy spider. Take your time, Owen. Get some health back here. Alright. James's abilities increase. No supplies on the spider. We don't need more of that. Alright. Hawk's Hollow, here we are. So let's rest here first. It's nighttime, which is fine. Go ahead, do some barding. Hey, 74 sovereigns. Got it. Alright, that's not sure an in part here. Does it look like an innkeeper? Let's rest another night. We can oh wow, she does not like the bottle. Alright. Oh, I think we got enough food. Perfect. Alright, got some barding, so melee, got some more health. Yeah, the more you rest, and more time goes by, the more health you get. Yeah, barding, got some haggling, got some melee. Hey there, 100 player, good to see you. And more health. Everybody gets more health. Alright, got some more barding. Congratulations on the 7th stream streak. Yeah. Another omelet though, right? Yeah, man. We can sell our some of our jewel gems here. So this one. $290. Unload all the cash. model. We'll hold on to one of these just in case I need it for something. I also got another, I got a diamond I can sell too. I don't want that. Alright, let's go ahead. Where's my hammers? Oh, there it is. How's the hammer going? At 21. Alright. Alright, no grain here. Spoiled rations. I got a little more inventory space. We'll be getting rid of one. I think there's a quest for another emerald as well. So I think we're gonna head up north from here. Alright, you go ahead and do that. There you go. So there's a town. There's a. Yeah, that's good. We go up to Leo and hope for the best here, I guess. See if we can find that grain. I thought I saw it somewhere in the beginning. Alright, no enemies in this section.
I thought I recognized you.
Oh, 11 years ago, you were an imposter. We were facing threats against the life of the prince. Without knowing who you really were, I couldn't constantly the lazy place you were striking distance of Arutha and Anita. No matter, as fortune would have it, I have fallen on perhaps better times than you might imagine. I conduct my own business and go about my own affairs without the concern of the state. Without concern, in spite of your concern, Isaac, I have heard grim rumors of you. If there are rumors of me, then they are spread with my competitors. I assure you, noble senor, that I am entirely at the disposal of the kingdom. How may I be of service to you? Hey there, Klipishkin. Hey, thank you for the tier 1 sub. Very much appreciated, and Merry Christmas to you as well. Hope you are enjoying your weekend. Nothing new to talk to him about. Alright. I gotta find some grain. Alright, let's use this. There's something back there. be a whole bunch of nothing in here. Oh, I got that already. First. Save. Alright, there we go. You'll be my only hope. There was a big encounter back here in the first chapter. Not sure if this house. Piece of paper dangling over the doorknob. At all costs, travelers should avoid contact with Orno, known as Orno the Pale, or when read aloud. Oh yeah, this is this guy. We're all sick now, right? Yeah. I forgot about this guy. Let's reload. Yeah. Luckily, I did say not too far back, so. Alright. Spiders. Alright. I don't know if these spiders can actually poison you or not. But there are not many spiders in this game. They don't give you any items or food or anything like that. Oh, I made it to Lario. There's the ale casket. But there's no grain. Alright. I don't want that. Okay. We're good on food, so. I think this town has 2 shops, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong about that, though. Or maybe not. It's kind of grumpy. And we are back here again. There's no grain here. Okay. Either it's one of those side houses or it's further away. Probably should have bought it when I saw it. Oh, there's no more enemies in this section. Let's make a save here. Gonna take my break here now. I'll take my break here now, and then we'll come back. We'll A, try to figure out where the grain is, and B, we'll continue exploring the rest of Krondor here. Or Macadamia, I should say. There's the building there. So this is kind of we're gonna be heading to the forest and doing that. Potentially finding the grain somewhere. Probably head down to Quester's View first. That's something dings at me when I'm eating. Where the grain is at. I thought it was in one of these towns. The southern town, but I did not see in any of the shops. So yeah, get the grain and go somewhere over here. Visit the forest over here. Got stuff to do in Krondor and Malak's Cross, and explore these towns, and then we'll be almost done with chapter 2 time we get to that point. But yeah, let's quit. I will leave you with some gameplay trailers of games that will be streaming on this channel the upcoming year. So I will leave you with that, and I will be back here in about 15 to 20 minutes, and we will play some more Betrayal at Krondor.